Hey, welcome to episode number 35 of the Ask Sri Vishwanath show. In today's episode, we'll speak about the number one reason why most people struggle with their goals and how to achieve your goals in spite of all the obstacles surrounding you.
You ask questions and I answer them. This is the Ask Sri Vishwanath show.
Alright, so today's question is from Rosario and from Italy, and she said, I'm having a difficult time achieving my goals. I'm having a difficult time achieving my goals. The obstacles just keep coming one after the other, and the goal just keeps getting farther away from me in order to achieve it. So, Rosario, that's a very good question, a very straightforward question, and it's something I want to thank you for bringing that up, because a lot of people have faced that. Everyone goes through these things. So, let's see what Krishna says. So, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that he wins peace in whose mind enter objects of desires as river water enters into a full and stable ocean waiting to be filled and not one seeking desires. So he wins peace in whose mind enter objects of desires as river water enters into a full and stable ocean waiting to be filled and not one seeking desire. So Krishna says that you got to be the ocean and the goals should be like the rivers, so that like the river is entering into the ocean waiting to be filled, and not vice versa where you go after a goal. That's not the way it is. So let's look at this more, in a very simple manner. So the first thing is that, most people think that they don't achieve a goal because of an obstacle. So the obstacle could be a person, it could be a place, it could be whatever, it could be place, resource, money, whatever. But so most people think the goal is not achieved because of an obstacle. And Krishna says that is not true. Krishna says obstacle is an obstacle. It is like, what does an obstacle do? Obstacle frustrates you, but an obstacle is an obstacle and a goal is a goal. And goal is not achieved because there are obstacles. A goal is achieved when it's written in the script that it is going to be achieved. Now, if you see a movie and if you see the various scenes, you will notice that someone might go through a lot of issues, a lot of obstacles, and yet achieve the goal. And there are others who might have all the facilities and yet they might not achieve the goals. And the reason is the goals are achieved because it's scripted that it has to be achieved, and not because there are a million obstacles there. Now, if you look at your own life, you will see that there might be so many circumstances, so many things, and you might have had millions of obstacles, and yet you achieve your goal. And you might think it's because of your willpower, it's perseverance. Now, and that is fine, but you achieve your goal because of your script. You see, if you look at a movie, all the things called willpower, perseverance, all these are good eligibility skills. We can keep building it, and we should. But a goal is achieved when it's scripted. And a goal is not achieved not because, there are obstacles in the path. So this is very, very important to know that a goal is achieved because it's scripted. And now if you look at your own life, if I look at my own life, I have been like the last 15 years, I spent my first 3 hours in prayer and meditation. And never even for once, that is 15 into 15 years, it's like 365 days in a year into 15 years. Never a day have I got up from my seat. No matter what transaction happens, no matter who comes, no matter what call it is, I've never got up from my seat. And the only reason I think I was able to get that by the grace of God is because it was scripted, and because I had millions of obstacles, and yet I could pray and meditate every single day beautifully for 3 hours in spite of many things going wrong. And same way in work, there are many times when I had millions of obstacles and yet I achieved the goal. And the other side is also true, where I had all, everything, all facilities, the best of facilities, and yet I could not achieve the goal. And I want you to think about it. If you look at your life, there are many things you might have achieved in spite of all obstacles. And if you look at it, you'll notice that you achieved it not because of your willpower, perseverance. Those are all good things. You achieved it because it's scripted. You see, as the scenes move, we feel that we are doing many things. It's because of this obstacle that this did not happen, and because of this good person, or because of this thing it happened. But they are just the medium. You see, a goal is a goal, and an obstacle is an obstacle. And the only reason goals are achieved is because of it's written in the script. So Krishna says that what happens when we get a lot of obstacles? We get frustrated. So obstacles only create frustration. But as they create frustration, we get this feeling in the mind that the goals are not achieved because of the obstacle. So the obstacle will be a person, it could be a circumstance, and we start blaming the person, we start blaming the environment, and all that is fine. We've got to correct whatever we can, but we should know that the goal is not achieved because it's not scripted. So whenever an obstacle comes, don't get frustrated. So Krishna says the obstacles are like the waves. So he wins peace in whose mind enter objects of desires, as river water enters into a full and stable ocean waiting to be filled, and not one seeking desire. So always be like the ocean. So when obstacle comes and you're not able to achieve your goal, know this for certain, that the first step you got to do is to know that your goals are not achieved because the timeline is not moved, it's not scripted. So the first thing you do is don't get frustrated with the obstacles. Do what you can, but go back to the ocean. Remember that you are the ocean, and the wave, the obstacle which is tormenting you, drop the wave back to the ocean. That means you resort back to the ocean and go to a place where you have dissolve the wave into the ocean, dissolve the obstacle into the ocean, the consciousness. That is step number one. That's why Krishna says that you should stop expecting. You see, when an obstacle comes, you keep expecting. You stop expecting and start executing. You see, when you stop expecting and start executing, you get detached from the script, from your emotions, and you work like a warrior. So stop expecting, start executing. Step one, know that the goals are achieved because of script, and that obstacles are only, there because it's written in the script. That's all. And they only frustrate you. You don't have to break your head worrying about obstacles. The only thing you got to do, step one, is to know that goals are achieved because of script. Step two, remember that you are the ocean. And so dissolve the wave of obstacle, that frustrating thought into your ocean. Dive back in, and from the ocean, you stop expecting and start executing. You see, because you'll be filled with power and you will know that I am only the medium through which all these things happen. And the actor knows that he or she is only the medium through which the script runs, through which the scene is executed. So when you fall back to your consciousness, you will start to see your goals in a very clear light, and you will move ahead with confidence, stopping expectation and starting executing, and things will roll in your favor very quickly. I hope that I answered your question, Rosario. You keep asking questions, and I keep